Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your reading. We are going to look at all the positive coming towards you in the next 30 days, all the positive events, all the good news, and this is a timeless reading, so whenever you view this reading, these messages are intended for the 30 days that follow. So let's see what's going on for you guys. Psychic protection around me now, a shield of gold protecting me, is strong and bold. All right, Capricorn, this is good right here. What this is telling you is, and I just want to point out, like, all of you are dealing with different things in your life right now, because this is just a general reading, right? And this message from Spirit is, have no fear, Capricorn. Have no fear. If somebody is being really negative towards you, that energy is going to bounce off of you and blow right back up in their face. If somebody's trying to come against you and say bad things, tarnish your name, anything along those lines, it's going to blow up in their face. It's like this is where you have this incredible energy around you. It's very protective. It's your spirit guides, like they have you encompassed like in this energy ball. And the reason for this is like your energy, your karma is operating on like a different frequency, and some of the people and events like around you at current are at a lower vibration, and so that lower vibrational energy cannot impact you, and your guides are making sure of that. And so anybody who is like coming against you in any capacity, it's going to blow up in their face. This also means, Capricorn, you have the upper hand in a situation, whether it's, a job you're going up against somebody else for, any sort of competition, you have the upper hand. There is a magic about you, and Spirit's like, walk the path, be a straight line, honest and true, no matter what anybody else is doing. Stay in your lane purely and watch what happens for you while things blow up for other people. Some of you, this could also be where like you've really been working hard towards something and you feel like you got the shaft about it, and you're like, why did that happen? Like, Spirit, I don't understand. Why did this not work out? And Spirit's like, that's divine intervention. That was divine protection, why that certain thing could not work out for you. And within the next 30 days, something new is going to come in, and you're going to understand why something of the past couldn't work out. So you have this beautiful divine intervention and protection going on, whether it's speaking of a past event or something that's happening currently in your life right now. It's like, don't lose sleep, don't bat a lash, Capricorn. You are very protected right now and definitely have the upper hand. And something that didn't happen or pan out in the past, it was divine intervention, and you're about to find out why. All right, what do we have here? The waves. Yep. Things are really going to settle down and become clear to you. And no matter how many waves somebody's trying to make, they're going to fail. They're going to falter. All right, so let's pull some more oracle cards, Capricorn, and go a bit deeper. And those Capricorns who are highly spiritual, psychically gifted, if you've been dealing with any other spiritually gifted person, because just because you're spiritually gifted doesn't mean that people are always using that gift for the light, right? So for those of you who are very spiritually gifted and there's been a darker energy around you through a person who is also gifted, do not feed them your energy whatsoever. Just call upon your guides daily to keep that energy field around you, and envision like a mirror being wrapped all the way around you, and whatever comes towards you is going to reflect right off to back to the sender. So if they're sending you love, they're going to receive love quickly. If they're sending you hate and negativity, it's going to come right back to them. But when you're in that energy of the mirror, you've got to remember to walk that line straight and true, because what you put out also comes back to you immediately. And so those of you who are really like psychically gifted, sensitive, and there's this person, pay them no attention, pay them no mind. It's all going to blow up in their face. Look at that. You got the angel. First thing out. You are so protected right now. Yep. They're giving you a helping hand. Like, you've got nothing to worry about. You have allies and the ship, victory, voyage, moving on, victory for you. Also, like, you having the upper hand, okay? So these 3 oracle cards coming out really depict what we picked up on in this card here. You are very protected by the spirits. They are giving you a helping hand. You have the upper hand. And the waves, you see the waves around the ship, and then you got the waves rune. Things are really going to flow for you. Don't worry. Spirit really wants to drive that home hard. Is like, you have nothing to worry about. And also with that hand, there's, for some of you, there's somebody in the physical that is going to step in and also help you out, like have your back, offer you something that's not going to be offered to anybody else based on you and your performance and who you are. This is really like a blessing coming back to you for who you are, walking the right path, being honest. And again, there is some of you where I feel something did not pan out in the past and you really thought it was going to, and you were hurt and let down and wondered and like, Spirit, why? It was truly divine intervention and protection, and your ship, your true ship, is about to come in. So let's pull another card here. Look at that. You got spirit. Heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. Oh my gosh. Look at, in these cards, we got love, charm. We've got healing, the elements, insight, prosperity, philosopher's stone. Out of all the cards, this one, the spirit, which is talking about that protection, that guidance. So you have that very first card out, very first oracle, and now from this deck, same exact message. Like, you have nothing to worry about, Capricorn. You stay in your lane. You do you. You keep striving towards whatever it is that you're reaching for or you're trying to achieve for yourself. And don't worry about anybody and what they're doing and what they have to say, because the energy that they project towards you is going to go right back to them and blow up in their face. Like, your path is clear and there is so much spiritual protection around you. Like, somebody would be ridiculous to mess with you. And also those of you who are really spiritually gifted and sensitive, this is such a confirmation that you have nothing to worry about. The light of you is enough of a protection. Like, any darkness cannot penetrate that, only if you let it. And the way that you allow it is when you indulge in thought and emotion of fear-based energies about this person, about their negative energy and what they could possibly do to you psychically or spiritually. And your team is like, don't worry about them. You focus on feeling safe and protected because you have the upper hand. You are of the light. The dark cannot touch the light. The light makes the dark scatter and disappear. So you are very protected. You have nothing to worry about. Do not give that person a bit of your energy, not one iota of your energy. All right, let's pull some tarot. We had the Sun jump out and the Fool. So 2 major arcana. Everything's going to be okay. The truth will come to light. Like, you have nothing to worry about. 7 of Swords. Yeah, somebody trying to lie, come against you, be shady in any capacity. It's going to blow up in their face, Capricorn. It is not going to impact you. Yeah, you're protected by this 8 of Swords. It's like they can't get their way if there's any ill intent towards you. Like, they just can't. And also, those of you where this is something that did not happen in the past, you are going to see the truth with the Sun. You're going to see why you were blocked from it, because it truly was no good for you. And you're embarking on what is meant for you with this Fool, like your ship coming in. Whatever that other thing was, it was not what you think it was. It was not meant for you. There's something better, and that's why you were held back from it. And now the Sun coming up, it's like you're going to see the truth. You're going to have that understanding, because your destiny, what's really meant for you, is showing up here. Yes, look at that. We got the 10 of Pentacles under the Sun, the Magician under the Fool, 2 of Wands under the 7 of Swords. And look at that, the Devil. You are being held back and restricted from that energy. You are protected, you know, because the 8 of Swords is all about restriction, right? You are being protected from any sort of negative energy. Like, you truly have nothing to worry about here. And also, those of you where this did not happen in the past, I am telling you, you are going to come into a moment where you are going to thank God that what you wanted in the past did not happen, because of what is now coming to pass. Like, you're going to see that person, that situation, that job, that idea, whatever it was, you're going to see why that was not your path. Like, nothing is going to be hidden from you whatsoever. And you're going to be so grateful that it didn't pan out. And, you know, those of you who are very spiritually sensitive or psychically gifted, this is just a confirmation of that darker energy. And that person, it's like your light irritates them. And with the 8 of Swords, like, that goes back to that mirror of energy around you. And, you know, and look at, that is the mirror right there. In the Devil card, look, that is a mirror. Oh my gosh, what a confirmation. Like, don't worry about this person, because what they send to you, or what they're trying to project to you in a negative capacity, is only going to bounce off you and go right back to them. Okay, but also double meaning with this is, whether you're spiritually gifted or not, anybody who is like trying to be negative towards you, it's a reflection of their own ugly, their own negative, unresolved, chaotic energies within. And that's also represented by the mirror. That's why you shouldn't personalize it or worry about it, because what they're projecting towards you is truly the essence of what's within them. And it has nothing to do with you. And that's another reason why this is not going to impact you at all. And you're really going to prosper, Capricorn. Spirit does not want you to pay any mind, worry, anxiety, sleepless night, nothing about anybody who is negative right now, because of the spiritual protection around you. And it's like, okay, let me think of a good example of how to express this. Because we always have to be cautious, right? And be aware of our energy and our surroundings and things like that. All right, here's a good way to look at this. So, you know, when we're young, we get vaccinated, right? To give us a better chance of fighting off illnesses that, you know, really suck or could be fatal, right? And so you need to look at yourself as being inoculated from this energy, this negative energy. It has less potential to impact you than another person who hasn't been inoculated, so to speak, okay? Like, that's the best way I can explain this. It doesn't mean like you're totally free and clear, right? But there's this energy around you, and that's the protection of the angels, where it's almost like you are immune to this negative energy of this person or this situation. Like, you're immune to it because of your light. Your light is like what inoculates you. It's just a different frequency, and this lower vibration energy can't penetrate that. And that's why Spirit doesn't want you to freak out or worry about this person. And again, those of you where this is speaking more to you of a past situation where you really thought something was going to happen or something was meant to be and it didn't come to pass, that was truly divine intervention. And Spirit wants you to know that. And you're going to know that more than just me saying it, the way things unfold over the next 30 days and what comes in and what's presented to you instead. So let's pull another card. The Wheel of Fortune, look at that. Elemental of Swords. The Chariot. And the Magician. You got the Magician twice, along with all this spiritual energy. The magic of you, the light of you is impenetrable. Okay? You have victory through this Chariot. The Wheel of Fortune, like everything is in your favor. So over the next 30 days, the positive that's happening for you, Capricorn, is nothing can tear you down. Nothing can stop where you're headed or the manifestation that's about to come in. Like, nothing can stop that, no matter what. No matter somebody's jealous and angry, gossiping about you, saying bad things, trying to do some spells, like whatever it is, it's not going to work. It's going to blow up in their face, because what's meant for you is meant for you, and it's going to happen, and it's going to be, and your spiritual team is going to make certain of that. And for those of you where this is something of the past, it did not happen because it was not the right path for you. And the right path for you is now opening up. It's your destiny, and you're going to be grateful. It's going to feel magical. You got the Magician twice. So those of you where it's like somebody's being negative or coming against you, it's because there's some sort of advancement happening in your life, or something that you have that they really want, and they're just jealous about it. But you prevail, and you just, like, you have the upper hand. You don't need to worry. It's going to blow up in their face. The truth is always revealed. It's like, don't sweat this at all, Capricorn. You got this. You got the upper hand. Wherever you're headed, whatever's causing this rift in another person, it's because, like, of the blessing or what's happening for you in a very, very positive way. And that's why Spirit says it's your destiny. Pay no mind to them. Safe and happy travel. Protection from harm when journeying. And this means, like, journeying is just living your life. It could literally mean driving in a car, flying in a plane, whatever. But this is saying, like, you are safe and protected. And that is very lucky and magical energy that's around you right now, with that Magician. And you know, Capricorn, it could be that things are just starting to pop off so well for you over these next 30 days that this person is just, like, so bitter and jealous and just can't even get over themselves. And Spirit's like, don't even worry about it. Like, you're rising. It's your destiny. Don't worry about all that. And then the things of the past that didn't happen, you're going to see why, because of what's happening now. So very positive messages for you, Capricorn. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.